Here are some pictures of some early day gas engines and some of the ways that they were used back in the early days. Starting off is the 4-horse Sparta, which was made by Economy, and it's running a burr mill made by the Toronto Wind Engine Gas Company, and it was made to grind corn and grain or whatever use you wanted for feed. This next engine is an International Mogul engine, one horsepower, and it's rigged up to or belted up to a corn sheller made by Montgomery Ward. It's used, of course, to shell corn. This next one is a 1.5 horsepower Fairbanks Morse engine. It was designed to run a generator, but when I bought the engine I couldn't find a generator, so I had a little Curtis air compressor, so it's rigged up now to a Curtis air compressor. This next engine is another Fairbanks Morse 1.5 horse engine. It is rigged up to a Myers water pump, and it's designed to pump water out of a shallow well, or maybe even a deep well if it's not too deep. And this is rigged up where it's actually circulating water so that people can see how it works. This next engine is a Cushman engine. It's an 8-horse twin-cylinder engine called a binder engine. It originally was hooked up to a spray rig, but of course you can't show the spray rig when you show it at a demonstration at show, so I rigged it up to a little Montgomery Ward hammer mill, and it does a very, very good job of grinding grain up. And this next one is an International 1.5, 2.5 horsepower LB gas engine, and it's running a 3-inch by 36-inch grindstone, which is used, of course, for sharpening tools such as axes and shovels or whatever. And this little engine is a Whitty engine. It's a 2 horsepower, and I just finished rigging it up to a little rock crusher or ore crusher that was used for assay works back in the mining days. It's real slow, but it does do a good job crushing the stone. This next one is a domestic 2 horsepower side shaft engine, and when I say side shaft, it has a side shaft over here that operates the valves and the magnetos and all that on one shaft that's turning, and I have it rigged up to a little drill press. It makes a pretty nice little showpiece. I'll go around and make the pictures from the other side now. This, of course, is the drill press. And this is a little rock crusher. And this is a stone mill that's used for sharpening tools. And this is a little hammer mill. It's made by Montgomery Ward. It's very small, but it does a real good job. And then, of course, this is a water pump for pumping water. And this is the air compressor. It actually does a real good job pumping up air and does a real fast job. And of course this is a corn sheller, Montgomery Ward gear-driven corn sheller. And this is the burr mill that is used for grinding corn. It's made by the Toronto Wind Engine Gas Company. Sorry about the dirt and the grease, but I haven't had a chance to clean them up this year. We'll do that a little later.